Hello my friends, my name is Forge and welcome to a brand new add-on showcase. So today we're going to be looking at the yBiomes add-on, which was created by Gabriel Castro. And this add-on basically gives you a bunch of brand new biomes that you can discover in your world. There's lots of really cool biomes I think you will actually enjoy for this add-on. Now if you want to get yourself this add-on, there will be a link down below in the description. Make sure that you have experimental gameplay on. And just click on create and just go ahead and see what kind of biomes that we can discover. Okay, so here we are inside the world, and once you do spawn into the game, then you're going to be able to find some new biomes as you do look around spawn. So all the way down that way, it looks like ourselves like a really cool desert biome. We got ourselves a cherry orchard biome, plus there's going to be that icy tree biome as well. And we're just going to fly off in this direction, and we're going to go ahead and start taking a look at these. Because I tell you what, whenever it comes to Minecraft, a lot of people, they want to see some brand new biomes inside the game. But for our first biome, this is going to be one of my favorite types of biomes, and it's going to be the cherry blossom forest. Now, this is one of the tree types that people have been wanting to see for a long time, and in my own opinion, I think that cherry trees would be a really great little addition to the game. I think it'd be really cool whenever you go throughout your lands, you might actually have a chance of finding one of these very beautiful biomes. And whenever you go ahead and chop down the wood, it'll be a new type of wood, and it'll just be cherry wood. Now if you didn't know, Minecraft actually was going to introduce a cherry blossom forest many years ago. But they actually decided to go and cancel it. I'm not too sure why they canceled it, but I think it would have been a really awesome idea for them to go ahead and introduce this for the game. I mean, who here wants a cherry blossom forest? I definitely do, with some very beautiful pink trees. But for our next biome, this is going to be a biome that I would actually like to see inside the game, and it just looks really beautiful. That's going to be the frozen forest. Now look at this, there's giant trees with icicles hanging down. Wouldn't it be awesome? Whenever you go throughout your game, you actually have a chance of finding yourself a frozen biome that's exactly like this. Now, will Mojang ever introduce something like this? Probably not, because it looks way too overly detailed. They'll probably do something a little bit more simple, with regards to the ice bikes. And the ice bikes, that's a pretty cool biome and all, but is there really anything interesting about the biome besides giant spikes? Not really. And this biome type right here would just be a really interesting and rare biome to actually discover. For our next biome, we're going to be visiting the Redwood Forest, which is going to be the common variant. Now, there's also a secondary variant, which is going to be mainly going to be all oak trees. But for this particular biome, this is going to be a combination of dark oak and spruce. And I think that this biome just looks really cool. If there's any kind of biome introduced to the game, I could definitely see Redwood Forest introduced to the game. Now, wouldn't it be awesome if you could find yourself a Bayou biome inside the game? Well, this add-on gives you a Bayou inside the game. And look how cool this biome is. I would 100% love to see new swamp biomes, because for me, I've always wanted to see new swamp biomes introduced to the game. Because I think, one, it would just be really awesome just to go around your world. Instead of finding yourself the standard swamp biome, you can find yourself this new stinky swamp biome. And I just like the design of it quite a bit. We have now arrived in the next biome, and this is the mangrove. You will find yourself this big huge open lake with a bunch of these trees. And I really do like the design of this. It looks really cool. And most importantly, you have yourself some lily pads that you can just go ahead and jump across. And of course some very stinky water. But there's something about this design of the swamp. It just makes me want to have this in the game really badly. This is going to be the tropical oasis. Now for the oasis, wouldn't it be awesome if you were going throughout the desert and you find this really cool oasis. Now this oasis right here, this is going to have some really cool tropical water. And the water looks very beautiful, very nice, blue shaded. There's also going to be these palm trees, but except these palm trees, they are using the standard jungle wood. This is going to be the lush desert. Now for the lush desert, this is going to have some cacti around the lands. There's also going to be oak trees in the shape of acacia trees, so it almost kind of makes you think that you find yourself a savanna, when in reality, you actually didn't. But there's also going to be these very small trees. The water is going to be brown, which I actually don't think I've ever seen brown water inside of Minecraft before, so maybe whenever you go inside of there, it just wouldn't be very good at all. Well, it looks like my diamond boots are about to get really muddy, because we're inside a very muddy biome, which is called the bog. Now for this biome, this is going to have lots and lots of potsoil, and it's also going to have some coarse dirt to kind of simulate how mud would be. But there's also going to be these really skinny trees, and whenever you look at the water is a very disgusting brown. So you definitely will not want to come to this biome and jump into the water, that's for sure. Now for this biome over here, this is called the dead forest. Now, wouldn't it be cool if you actually found yourself a very rare forest type, then all the leaves on the trees were gone, and basically it'd just be a forest that's completely dried up and just really, really dead. Now, I think this would be a really cool biome to actually discover. Because you know what? Who doesn't like free wood? There'd be lots of free wood around here, that's for sure. Now, for the brushlands, this kind of gives me kind of like Australian outback vibes, to where normally you find yourself like a bunch of kangaroos just hopping around, or something like that. And also, I just love the fact that there is different varieties of trees. There is very small trees. There's also going to be some big trees. And so if you ever wanted to come to this biome, then you know what? This could possibly make a really great little area for a house. So we all know that there's a brand new update coming out very soon for the savanna biome, where termites, baobab trees, and maybe ostriches. And we don't really know when that's going to be coming, but for this Minecraft add-on, this is going to give you baobab trees. We don't really know too much about the baobab trees. For all we know, the baobab trees could just be standard acacia trees, but in a 2x2 formation with saplings, or it could be an entirely brand new tree. The baobab trees, they do look really cool. Yes, finally, after searching so long, I found myself our next biome, which this is a very extremely rare biome, which is known as the Fungi Swamp. Now for the Fungi Swamp, it's going to be a swamp that's going to be covered up with mushrooms, and there's also going to be a bunch of lily pads. And I definitely see why this biome is very rare, because it looks really cool, it looks really interesting, and I definitely want to see more biomes like this added to Minecraft. There's also going to be this new type of plains biome, which this looks really beautiful. Oh my goodness. I don't know why Mojang never introduced this. There are flower forests, so why can't we have ourselves like a flower plains? And that's the name of this biome, by the way, in case you're wondering. But let's look at these flowers. You know what this is like? Those are like those dreams where you're like frolicking through the fields of flowers, and you're just wanting to go ahead and reach the other side. That's what this definitely reminds me of. And if you found one of these biomes, then you're definitely going to have yourself flowers upon flowers for days, which is really cool. And look at that, we found ourselves an even bigger swamp. Oh my goodness. This is a big fungi swamp. Seriously, look at the size of this thing. It's a monster. Now for our next biome, this is going to be a snowy forest. Now it's just a birch forest covered up with snow. That's basically all I can say about this. So if you want to get yourself a new biome with snow, then you know what? This add-on is going to be just for you. I tell you what, this is a very great add-on for introducing biomes. If you definitely want to go and get yourself this add-on, there will be a link down below in the description. And for the yBiomes add-on, I think that Gabriel did a really great job. But I do want to hear your thoughts on what you think of this down below in the comments. And if you enjoyed today's video, then also let me know by leaving a like on it and subscribe so you never miss an upload. For now, I hope you have a logical day, and I will catch you next time. Bye!